Hello, my friend. Have you ever gone silent when it matters the most? Walked away from a conversation thinking, oh my God, why did I say that? Or felt like your message got completely lost in translation? Well, my friend, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Welcome to Breaking Bad Communication, where we challenge the habits, headspace, and hangups that keep you from being heard. My name is Kathy Riley, communication strategist, founder of the Clarity Code, and your guide with over 25 years in the courtroom and 15 as a speaker, trainer, and entrepreneur. This podcast is your real world playbook for mastering tough conversations, building unshakable confidence, and showing up with the kind of clarity that changes everything from boardrooms to break rooms to your backyard. So if you're ready to ditch the second guessing and speak in a way that actually lands and builds trust, let's break bad together. So today we're going to talk about being tired. Have you ever gotten to that point where you're just exhausted? Do you ever feel like you have nothing left to give? Like mentally, physically, emotionally, you've just hit a wall. Well, you're not alone. And here's the thing. You can slow down to speed up. You can rest so that when you're busy, you can do it better. There's power in slowing down. And I know this because I haven't slowed down. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But what's going on with me recently, just so you know, is I hit that level. So for 2 months, I was traveling. I was attending conferences. I was speaking. And then we had some family time. I even moved my daughter into college. So I was gone. I was out of state more than I was in state. I was sleeping in other people's beds more than I was my own. And and I'm an introvert. So while it was really, really good and amazing, and I would do it all over again, by the time I got home from the last trip, I was done. I mean, the conversations, the words that were coming out of my mouth made no sense. I was exhausted. My voice, like it's recovered a little bit now, but my voice was really raspy, my energy off. There was just everything about me was off. And here's the thing, success doesn't always come from doing more. It often starts when you do less. And so I want you to think about if you're constantly chasing the next thing without taking a break, burnout is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So how do we push? How do we keep doing what we keep doing, right? We're busy. We're parents. We work the 9 to 5. We're entrepreneurs. We've got a lot going on. But at some point, you need to remember that there's only so much you can give, and you can slow down to speed up. You can slow down to recharge, right? So I knew physically, we start paying attention to our body. Physically, things happen. My voice started going. My energy started going. So rest gives your body a reset. It's a nervous system reset. At some point, you can't keep going because you will crash and burn. So quick story. So here's me. Many years ago. So my daughter was 5 at the time. She's 19. So you do the math. It was quite a while ago. I had 4 surgeries in 5 months. If that wasn't the world telling me to slow down, I don't know what is. And I can tell you, don't get there. Don't get there. Your body, your energy, you physically are communicating with you. It's talking to you. Are you paying attention? This is stepping into that paying attention mode to what is our body saying to us? What's my energy? What are the reactions? What are the things? Am I sleeping? What does it look like? Rest will allow you to reboot, right, your nervous system. And clarity, right? It comes from being quiet. Reflection and refinement actually creates better results. You know, high achievers, people like me, people like you, right? Busy people, we're busy people. We confuse momentum and motion. Some of us like to get busy, to get busy, to get busy. And we like being busy. We like complaining about because we're busy, because we wear busy as a badge of honor. But there's a difference between being busy and actually moving forward. So sometimes you just got to pause. What are some of the signs your body's talking to you? You're just tired. You physically feel tired. Your brain fog, right? Forgetfulness, the clarity that finds. And I know, I'm a menopausal woman, right? The clarity's not there like it was. But when I'm exhausted, it doesn't matter how well I eat or how much I sleep. It's just not there. You're the clarity in what you think and what you say, and they're like, well, what's that thing that it's got prongs on it, you eat salads with it? Oh, a fork. That's what you call it, right? So you forget things, right? Words are a struggle. You're snapping at people, and this is there are people out there that they just lose their snot over anything. And when you get really, really cranky, yeah, pay attention to that. What's causing that? Are you exhausted? Are you uninspired? Are you not motivated? Did you stop? Like you're somebody who's always working out. Next thing you know, you're not working out. You're not eating right because you just don't care anymore, right? You're uninspired for doing the things that you need to do. You're unmotivated for doing the things that you're supposed to be. And you're like, I just don't have it in me today, right? And you say, I'm fine. I'm fine. Those are the greatest words. I have a teenager. She says that a lot too. So I'm fine. But are you? Are you? Sometimes slowing down and reflecting on the inside of the conversations that are happening in our head make us empowered, because we start figuring out, I'm not fine. So slowing down gives us the ability. All right. So so we know that we need to step into paying attention. So I'm going to give you a couple of things that you can do that's going to reboot you, right? Reboot you. And if you're anything like me, when there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people who want to talk to you. There's a lot of people who are going to think. So I schedule no peopling days. And after the 7 weeks that I was the traveling all over 5 different states, I had scheduled 2 days and I added to it. I got to tell you. So these are what I call no peopling days, but it's basically unplugging. So turn off your computer, turn off your phone, turn off the ability of other people to reach out to you. Now, family members and people who, require you to survive, that's one thing. But the outside world, just unplug. Stop looking at social media. Stop looking at your phone. Do something that just brings you joy. Let go of the expectations of your day to day. Put this in your calendar to do. And I got to tell you, as an introvert who owns her own business and speaks for a living, I schedule strategic no peopling time. So whether it's a full day or a part day or whatever it is, that's my time. For years, it was spending time with my horse because I wasn't there to see other people. Now it's walking the dog, right? Or maybe it is a workout. It's something like that. I schedule time that completely unplugs me from the world. Oh, and here's a little trick that I learned. So, a lovely woman shared this with me who is also an introvert. So one of the conferences I went to was the National Speakers Association. And that was an amazing conference. But you've got all of these extroverts that are coming down, and it was a lot. It really, really was a lot for me. And a tip that I got was to go back to my hotel room and go on your bed, right? Get on your bed and scooch to the headboard and put your feet up on the wall. So you're laying on your bed, your head's towards the bottom of the bed, but your feet are at the headboard and up on the wall. And sit there for 20 to 30 minutes. It actually, the science shows that it resets your nervous system. I've never heard of it before. I loved it. I Googled it to make sure that I did it anyway. And it works. It works. It was so amazing. So that short period of time was allow me to really, really reset. So put that in your toolbox, my friends. That if nothing else, just go lay down, put your feet up on the wall and sit there for 15, 20, 30 minutes. So do that. Block time to recharge and reset, right? Create that boundary. Create that boundary for yourself. Okay, another thing that works is what I call a brain dump. And what this means is you often are having conversations and you've got things with the family, things with the work, all of this, where you just got all this stuff going up and around in your head. And the to-do list is like, it's like floating around. It's like a hurricane, a cyclone it's just whirling around there. Take pen to paper, get it out of your head and put it into a journal or to a to-do list, whatever it is. Do a brain dump. And let it go. There's a lot of psychology behind just taking it out of your head and onto paper that releases that tension and anxiety that's building up inside of you. So do a brain dump. Empty the clutter. Use your notebook. Just get it out of your head and then let it go. And then the last thing that I want to share with you is also move your body. Right? Pay attention to your energy. Moving your body shifts your energy. Movement is medicine, my friend, especially when your mind feels like mush. It's exhausted. Whether it's a walk, walk the dog, walk by yourself, even just gardening, getting outside and moving around and pruning bushes and doing things like that. Or do a dance party. I love dance parties. It's one of my favorite things. Is just play some great music and just dance like nobody's watching. Even if they're watching, who cares? Who cares? So just move, okay? Motion creates emotion. You guys, motion creates emotion. So if your emotion is exhausted, move. So we talked about no peopling, doing a brain dump, and moving. Those are 3 strategies. And I want to say rest. All of this goes around rest, okay? Slowing down to speed up. Because when you slow down and reboot yourself, we know what rebooting happens with computers and phones and our technology, right? It starts performing better. Your body is the same way. Reboot, right? So rest. Rest without guilt. Let go of it. I know that if you do not rest and reboot, the crash and burn will happen. So why bother? Do it for yourself. Do it for your friends. Do it for your clients. Do it for your family. Rest so that you can show up, right? And then, celebrate the little wins. The fact that you scheduled a no peopling day, the fact that you did a brain dump, right? The fact that you started working out again. Celebrate that. Every movement forward is worthy of celebration. Don't think about rest as, oh God, it's what I didn't do. No, rest, it's what you did do. It is so important. So let me just wrap this up. You don't need to earn the rest. You don't need to earn slowing down, right? Being busy isn't a badge. Okay, you deserve it. You need to be honored that way. Make it a priority. Okay, busy people need rest too. Okay, leaders need to recharge. Think of yourself like a computer. Give yourself permission, my friend. Give yourself permission to pause. And then watch what happens. Really watch what happens. Because I can tell you, I took a couple days and I rebooted. right? I rebooted. I put it as a priority and I am feeling so much better. I'm back to my great workouts. I'm back to eating right. I'm back. I'm feeling good. I was in a long networking meeting today and I didn't feel exhausted. It's awesome. So I'm here to tell you, please slow down to speed up. Pause to create progress. You've got this. You've got this. Thank you so much, quite honestly, for tuning in to Breaking Bad Communication. If today's episode sparked a new perspective or gave you a tool you can actually use, that's the kind of conversation we love. Remember, powerful communication is not about saying more. It's about saying what matters with confidence, clarity, and purpose. If you're ready to speak up, stand out, and lead with your voice, I'm here for it, and I'm here for you. Be sure to subscribe and share this if there's someone that needs to hear this message. Until next time, my friend, keep showing up, keep speaking up, and let's keep breaking bad together. Giddy up.